Watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Powerhouse. You can see who has the power advantage. And his opponent tonight, Tommy the Duke Morrison. And you can see who's more advanced in age. Blink and this one is over, ladies and gentlemen. They'll be competing in the heavyweight division.
You want to get out of the way because when you've got a brawler that's in your face that wants to walk through you like a truck, you've just got to use your speed, use that reach, use that height, and keep them off you, because if they get close and personal, you're going to have no ribs left.
First up, Powerhouse from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI Continental title. And in this corner, it's Tommy the Duke Morrison from the United States of America, coming off a very tough decision loss in their last fight.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America, wearing the black trunks, trimmed with black, here is the current Continental Heavyweight Champion, Powerhouse. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America, Tommy the Duke Morrison.
All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
This is an absolute pleasure to be here. You're going to see all the action, and you can say, I was there. This is just one of those places.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Do you believe what we're seeing? The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? The champion is back for another defense. Brilliant hook there. Point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Does well to block that left jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. You'd like to see more jabs. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go. It's round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. done with that counter shot. Nice counter shot. So close with that uppercut. Swing and a miss with the right hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's no doubt about it, this fighter loves to throw jabs, and a lot of them. Their opponent better have an answer. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
Let's get it started in round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They exchange punches. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The perfect counter lands. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Both fighters landing in these exchanges, judges going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. A lot of effort being exerted here. Nice counter. The jab not finding its target. Counter punch caught him clean. Punch, counter punch. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
And there's the bell to start round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he scores with the counter. Those counter punches have to hurt. Has has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. Good counter punching. Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Morrison, oh no, what's happened? A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. On to the fifth we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
There's a counter shot. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? How about that time counter shot? Out of the way of that right hook. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Beautiful counter shot. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. And Powerhouse has been dropped. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here.
1, 2, 3.
It's not over till it's over. Let's start the sixth. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Down goes Powerhouse. I want to see that again, but from a